Welcome back to 5 Talk Street. I'm Christy Nelson. 'Tis the season to enjoy family meals, so our friends at Kroger stopped by earlier this week with tips on how to make holiday entertaining easy with an Italian twist. You'll be able to find the recipes on NBCDFW.com. But first, let's take a look. I'm here with Gary Huddleston, the Public Affairs Director for Kroger, and Chef Christopher Avalone, who is also with Kroger. Gentlemen, thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Christy.
Now, we're here to talk about a couple of things, including how to make holiday entertaining easy and different. And you want to talk about some of your favorite traditions.
Absolutely.
So what was it like for you growing up?
Well, Italian household, and during the holidays, during Christmas, would be basically an all-day eat-a-thon. And we would start off with an antipasta like this. It would be with cold cuts, meats, prosciutto, cheeses.
Oh, that looks so good.
Artichokes, roasted peppers, tomato mozzarella, which is also known as a caprese salad. And then we would segue into soup, then pasta, and then the meal. And all the trimmings with the meal.
And this is prime rib.
That is a standing rib roast.
Standing rib roast.
There's a big difference between prime rib and standing rib roast. It's
okay.
affectionately known as a prime rib, but it's
okay.
a choice cut of meat.
And you guys would have something this elaborate? It looks elaborate anyway.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is USDA choice prime rib that is a standing rib roast, as Chef Christopher said. And it's available at Kroger every day, but at Christmas time, they're extremely popular.
It's very special. All right, so let's start doing some of these things. You can tell us more about your traditions as you do it. Where would you like to start today?
Well, we'll talk about the antipasta really quick. Basically, you have your Italian cold cuts here. You have your salamis, your mortadella, your Parmesan, other cheeses, olives. Okay, this is super sada.
And I think you actually told us that you can order these things at Kroger.
Yes, you can. You can order these. You can order yourself a tray, and we can customize it. Absolutely. Or you could have it done for you. Yes?
And that's what I found most interesting. You can pick what you want. You can ask them to make it any way you want.
Absolutely. And Christy, you can go on Kroger.com, and you can order your party tray, and then like you said, you can upgrade it, customize it to your own liking, or you can take our party trays and take them right home and ready for the party.
And what are some ways you would suggest, Chef, to spice them up a little bit once you get them home? How to make them look as pretty as yours looks?
Take it home, take the meats home and put it on your own platter and add a little color to it, which is always nice. Fresh tomatoes and lettuce.
Okay, all right, well, show us how to make this beautiful cut of meat. It's so gorgeous, and I think I'd be intimidated by it.
Oh,
you say it's really not that difficult.
It's really not that difficult. Absolutely, it's an easy thing.
Okay.
I did want to show you how to dress the tomato caprese salad.
Okay, show us.
If I may. Very simply, you're just going to drizzle it with olive oil, and that's what we would do. Drizzle it with a little olive oil, drizzle it with a little balsamic vinegar.
Very simple.
And then you'd have a little bit of salt.
And this was a regular part of your
regular
holiday.
part, yes, exactly. And a little bit of pepper.
And
you're
now,
done.
for some people, they may never have thought of serving something like this for their holiday meal, but there's nothing wrong with being different and trying something new.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a very traditional thing that's been done for years and years. It's just an Italian way.
And it's very easy, Christy.
It's very
You can
easy.
say we've cut the mozzarella very thick and
I
the
see
tomato
that.
very thick, and then we use private selection extra virgin olive oil, which
It's
is
all
great.
there at Kroger. All right.
Right,
Well, let's move on to the next thing then. I see you've already got something simmering. over
Yes,
there.
yes. We have the au jus simmering, and I wanted to describe what we have in front of us here.
Okay.
This is a choice cut standing rib roast. It's a
Beautiful.
center cut, which is extremely important. That's pretty much the best way you can have that, and they have the best of both worlds with this.
And can you order this? Can you call the store and ask for these
You
things?
certainly can. You can call the store and ask for a standing rib roast. And in many cases for Christmas, we'll have these available Christmas Eve even for the customer to come in and purchase a standing rib roast.
Good to know.
And then Chef is going to show you how to rub, do a quick rub.
Absolutely. We're going to do a quick rub here with this, and we're going to start off with a little bit of garlic, which you can get in the produce, which is the squeezed garlic.
I've never seen that.
It's ready to go.
Squeezed garlic is really easy,
Which
quick.
is really excellent thing. And You would also have fresh rosemary and thyme that would go in here. And you would use the pepper that would go in here also.
And this just adds a great flavor to the standing rib roast. Plus it puts a little, as you can see from the prepared standing rib roast that we have, a little crust on it. Really brings out the flavor of the rib roast.
And this one looks
We would
delicious.
mix this up with my oversized spoon that I brought.
Okay, and while you're mixing that up and preparing to rub the roast, again, you said you'll have these available even on Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, and Kroger is open till 8 o'clock on Christmas Eve. And we are closed Christmas Day.
And we'll close on Christmas Day. Okay.
Right.
And make
And
sure
here,
that-
here comes the rub.
So here comes the rub, and I omitted the salt on purpose to do it last because we want to control the salt. But don't be afraid to use a lot of salt because it's a big piece of meat and needs to be seasoned generously. And that's what we would do. We would season it, and you season high so you get it everywhere. And you would really handle, you would really get in there and really work it for a period of time.
And Christy, as you can see, the chef has got the vegetables already in the pan. And then you've prepared the oven to what degree, chef?
We're going to start off at 450 degrees
Right.
for 15 minutes.
Right.
We're going to lower it back down to 325 degrees.
Okay. He's got celery and carrots and onions. in
Celery
there.
and carrots and onions, and it's extremely important to rest the meat twice. You bring it out for 2 hours at room temperature. You need to bring it out.
Gosh.
It's extremely important not to put a cold piece of meat in the oven. The muscles contract, it gets tight, it gets tough. After it comes up to temperature, which you're going to pull it out at 125 degrees, and it needs to rest for almost 30 minutes,
Okay.
25 minutes. Then you can cut into it. This is cut and tied, so the backbone can be easily taken off, and then you can put it on your table and cut it up. But it's so important for it to rest, needs to rest.
Needs to rest.
Yes.
Right.
I like this, and it's not that hard.
No,
I think I'm
it's
going
not that
to,
hard. And then you're going to make your
try it.
au jus from this.
And you've got some stock simmering over here. What's that for?
Yes, this is the au jus. This would be the finished product. But basically what you would do is you would remove the rib, it would rest, you would put this on your burner, we would take 2 cups of red wine,
Okay.
we would take 3 cups of beef stock,
Okay.
we'd simmer it, strain it, and there you go.
All right. Thank you so much
Yes.
to you both for being here today, and thanks to Kroger for showing us all the things you can get for the holiday meal. We appreciate it.
Absolutely, thank you for having me.
All right,
Us.
thank you.
And we hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. And we want you to enjoy this standing rib
It
roast.
looks gorgeous. And stay with us. We'll be right back with more 5 Talk Straight.